hope you enjoyed the course. Definitely, or not the course, the masterclass. Yeah, it was powerful, and I knew it was gonna be. And I'm just happy that we were all able to be there to focus on and learn from it. All that good shit. So, it's a new day. What we're going to do is take what we learned Monday, apply that, report back in a few weeks and be like, all right, so this is where I'm at with my manifest. It definitely was a good time. I was looking at the notes early this morning when I first woke up, and kind of marveling at just all the gain that was being given. So definitely, the next master class is the 27th. So you definitely want to get your tickets to that. The early bird tickets are $29. Manifest students will be able to get it. So they use the discount code to get the same discount that they did last time. Matter of fact, let me fix that right now. Let me make sure that's available. I was raised by Pops. I was an orphan at 12 when he used to buy those shots. Yeah, it ain't about what you got, it's about what you can keep. So we legitimize the rise out of the streets. So everything but our souls. Stuck to the code while we was cracking the code. I'm gonna apply that to make sure that discount code that you guys as Manifest University students are familiar with. I'm gonna make sure that's popping. I'm also about to send out an email anyway so that we can get our first live class. Let's do our first live class tonight. It's my fault that I didn't schedule it, then send out corresponding information so that you guys could, schedule it and make sure that you was going to be, free and available. So that's my fault. I definitely apologize for that. It's really just been a whole lot going on, and I wasn't really sure what my availability was going to be. So it's kind of hard to foreshadow. But nevertheless, I still want to make it happen. I'm still going to make it happen. So I'll be sending out an email before we get off this live. And we got two options. So those of y'all that are on the call, y'all let me know which one y'all want to run with. We can either meet all back up at 8 o'clock tonight. I'll send out the email with login information for a Zoom call at 8 o'clock tonight, or we can jump on one at 12, a little bit after 12. You know what I mean? So Manifest University students, tribe, family, y'all let me know in the DM or in the comments which way y'all want to kick it today. Starting next week, we'll have our consistent schedule. And that way we'll know, all right, we're going to get together this day. It'll be on Wednesday. And we'll be able to focus. Tune in. Tap in. Get a nice tune up and focus. So we can do it right now. I'm saying we can do it around 12, around noon. Or we do that 8 p.m. tonight. Y'all let me know which one you want to do. Manifest University family. And again, it's my fault that this wasn't scheduled ahead of time and in advance and all that good stuff. I ain't know it was gonna be. But yes, I figured 12 would be good for the day because we're all normally, rounded up here around that time anyway. So I figured at least today that'd be the way that way that we run it. If that's really what's best for everyone, I ain't got no problem running it like that anyway. because that's within the time that I set aside to do this. So, so that'd be the vibe. Men lie, women lie, but them deposits don't. A couple more times, and now you got you grip. Yeah, so y'all just let me know. I'll ask it a couple of more times, but as we speak, I'm typing up the email to go to all the Manifest University students. So, the manifestation. Oh, you already know. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the book. We're gonna get some affirmations. We're gonna get we're gonna get that vibe. But I need to get this out of the way real quick. So give me just a second. Yeah, so manifest. Great day. Great day to everybody that's in the room. Live class today. I know it's gonna be last minute. It's gonna be unplanned today, but it's still gonna be our first live class for the Manifesting You course. So it's still a landmark. It's still a landmark, and I'm excited to even be having these conversations with y'all. Making a space in my life to do these things. I know great things gonna come from it. So, if you was on the live yesterday, you got to. If you was on the first one yesterday, then you got to experience, I guess, some of my humanity. And got to see that, just in case there was ever a misunderstanding, that I'm human just like everybody else, and that I have, complex emotions and feelings just like everyone else. And that at some point in time, if I don't deal with them, they're going to deal with me the same way that they would deal with everyone else. And so, yesterday, around this time yesterday, I was crying on the live. Not even trying to, but it was like I just had so many emotions dealing with, a death near me, 2 deaths near me in the last few days, and just some of my own realities. And so, I'm bringing this up to say that yesterday morning I was trying to compress it all. I was trying to work. I just work, and I'm saying right here where I am right now. I'm watching the clock, knowing it's getting close to the time where the live is supposed to start, and knowing that I needed time to myself, not to be occupied with all the things that my mind is on as I'm staring at this computer, not to be in a conversation where I'm explaining, how I feel. I just needed to be by myself, to myself, with myself to deal. And I didn't I didn't give myself that luxury. And we're supposed to. We're due that luxury to just be ourselves. And I wasn't giving myself that opportunity. And as soon as I picked up one more thing, which would have been starting the live, and I looked at the clock and I was like, man, you got 2 hours until you can give yourself to yourself the way that you need to. And everything within me was like, man, fuck your schedule. We can't wait no more. You had time. You had opportunities to give us what we needed. But we got to get this shit off our chest right now. And it really wasn't much I could do. We was already live. We was already live. And I kind of just had to get some of these, get this cry out my system um, which was absolutely necessary for me to get to the next stage of where I needed to be in my day. For me to start dealing with some of the things that were obviously compressed. And so I don't know whether this will help anybody that either lives a busy life, one, or two, um, compresses and avoids dealing with their traumas. Like, you got to do that. You got to confront your traumas the same way that you know, are told to confront your triggers. You're going to have to in order for you to move forward. If not, you're taking that shit everywhere with you, everywhere that you go. And sometimes it may not uh, be at the forefront. It may not be the part of you that everyone is seeing, you know. But I don't know how y'all body is set up, but you know, my eyes don't lie. So I could be, you know, if it's too much pain or too much anything, it's going to be in my eyes. And so I could be sitting here and talking to you like I'm fine, but if anyone that, you know, that is paying attention, reading energy, reading body language, be like, nah, there's something else, there's something different, something deeper. What's going on? Um, so be honest with yourself. Be absolutely honest with yourself, and then when you require your you time, like I say, like I mean, I ain't the first one to say it, ain't the first time you heard it, but nobody needs you like you need you. So you gonna have to give yourself to yourself. I think that's key number 3 in my book. You know, give yourself. That's one of the first things you have to do on this journey of self elevation, self mastery. Is be willing to give yourself to yourself. Withdraw yourself from everything else, whatever your schedule got for you, whatever reality got planned for you, and give yourself to yourself, um, so that you can confront, heal, repair, examine, whatever it is that you have to do. Um, and you know, for I used to be at a space where I was like, okay, well, I'll schedule it. I'll give myself, you know, I'll be like, all right, well, we'll deal with it. We ain't gonna deal with it right now. We'll deal with it, and I'll designate a time and a space and a date to deal with whatever needs to be dealt with. Um, as a busy serial entrepreneur, that seemed like a reasonable way to carry it out. But that's not always going to work. Sometimes you actually going to have to stop everything else and go and give yourself a good 5-10 minute break so that you can deal with these things, so that it's not parading around in your mind, not just running around, not just sitting in your mind, but parading around in your mind. Um, Go ahead and give yourself the opportunity to get that clarity that you need, because life is going to keep lifing. Life be lifing. That was my homegirl Georgia Dawkins be saying. Life be lifing. Life got a way of, you know, doing this thing, and you're going to have to adapt and adjust to it. But just like we say in the manifesting you pledge of allegiance, you know, I am. Let me try that again. Just like we say in the manifesting you pledge of allegiance, not only are we letting go of everything that's not contributing to our elevation, but we're also getting better at uh, getting around the distractions of life. And so many things are going to definitely turn to distractions for you if you don't deal with it. You know, that soft voice inside you that's saying, hey, we need to have a conversation, is going to turn into a yell at some point in time if you're ignoring it. Or and what's even worse is at some point in time, after ignoring it, it's just going to stop speaking. It's not going to stop speaking. Let me take that back. It's going to be a more of a quiet voice, because you're not feeding it. You're not listening to it. You're in tune with other things. So it's not that even that it's not speaking. It's just that you're not in tune to listen to it. You're not on the same frequency no more, and you need to get back to it. So yeah, when life does its thing, when life be lifing, you're gonna have to you gonna have to be you. You're gonna have to adjust yourselves to the new winds. And if that means that you at that moment need to do a hard stop on everything else, do a fresh reset, um, then that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? I was sitting here and in my mind like, nah, I gotta go get on live. People waiting for me to get on live. My soul is waiting for me to deal with it though. So You know, I should have given. I should have maybe got send a text, put up a message, say, hey, yeah, y'all give me a couple of minutes, let me handle something real quick. I'll be up in a few. Um, Whatever. I should have put me first in that scenario. Or I mean, I'm pretty sure everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. That I would be live on camera and have to release those tears. Um, I mean, it is what it is. What it is. If it may, I actually received a message from someone yesterday, from a few people yesterday, saying that it was inspiring or whatever else they called it. It was just, I guess good to see someone uh, be that vulnerable, unapologetically and not being ashamed to be that vulnerable. I mean, and then you also we get in the habit of looking at somebody through a screen and looking for them for what they offer and not even seeing, you know, um, the true face of their humanity, as well. And I never want to be on a platform where my humanity don't isn't all of like yeah, like that's just not seen. Like I'm something else that don't have to deal with all the shit everybody else got to deal with. I don't never want to be in that space or pretend to be in that space. You know, a lot of people act like they've arrived at some space where they don't be having to deal with all this shit. But um, so if you was there, I appreciate your presence, allowing me to get through and work through what I needed to. That's what we're here for as a team, as a community, as a group, as a tribe. Um, so yeah, and then of course my super nerd came through the way that she did, um, which I don't even know what I told her. I don't know if she know what she was doing or if her ancestors told her what to do. But she definitely stepped in and brought beautiful and powerful energy to the live, um, and had us all amped up about our birth charts and shit. So, Queen, I know I told you privately, but I'll tell you publicly. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you um, coming through and helping me get back on my feet yesterday. Because it was definitely a lot. Definitely a lot. So, definitely we had a good time. Yeah. Mm. So today, what y'all want to talk about today? We about to get to some affirmations, but I want to ask y'all what it is that's on your mind and your life and your existence that that maybe you want to talk about, speak on, hear me speak on rather. Uh, any particular keys from the book that you want to expand? Um, think about it. Grab your book if you ain't haven't already. When I get done finishes sending this email, we're going to jump right in it. We're going to jump right in it. This is for the ones that see the sun when the stars out. Yeah. So so 8 o'clock tonight, we'll start our first live class. Because I want to be fair. I know you're talking about either doing it at 12 or doing it at 8, but it's so close to 12 to like spring that on um, students, family. I don't like calling y'all students, man. I don't know why. Um, Put that on the tribe. They 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. We're gonna jump on. 8 p.m. We're gonna jump on. We're gonna do our live class. That first live class for Manifest, the Manifest in You course. If you don't know already, it's a 36 class course, a video course that goes along with the 111 keys that's in my book. Um, but today is going to be the first day that our student body, our family, our tribe gets together for a live class. We've done our we had our master class the other night with Miss Super Nerd, and that was dope. But this is going to be our first live class for the Manifesting You course. I'm super excited about it. DJ Spinatic, what's good, fam? Good to see you, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. Everything that you be doing. Um, but yeah, so y'all gotta know it's a big thing tonight. It's definitely a big thing. I've been watching this this ball just keep getting more momentum. Been watching people just get in this course, bring other people to the course, bring more people to the course, and just watching it grow. And it's a beautiful thing. Like all the marketing and different things that I do to make it, to bring awareness to it, has nothing to do with the amount of space that you take up when you walk in those doors, when you go into the course, when you experience something, a change in your life, and then go back and talk about it and tell someone about it. So um, I'm honored. I'm honored to have been given this task. I'm honored to be the shepherd of this group, and I'm looking forward to the class. I got so much to teach y'all, so much to tell y'all. IG really only get to see 20 to 30% of the shit that I really be having going on, because this ain't everybody's business. But for the fam, we're gonna put you on some game. We're gonna talk about ways that we can grow your pockets. Because I said you can't feed a man's soul and keep his pockets broke. Men lie, women lie, but them deposits don't. So I'm gonna show y'all the different things that I'm doing. That's empowerment economically. Expose you to various things that you can do that's gonna empower you and yours economically. Different ways to set up our economic structure. It's been a couple years that I've been doing what we would consider building my own economic structure, getting into a space where I wasn't reliant and dependent on someone else's opportunity for me to have the opportunity to get what I need out of life. And it didn't happen overnight. I think it happened for me faster than a whole lot of other people trying to, get out of the rat race of life of corporate America. It's been 3 years since I've been in corporate America. It's been 3 years. I won't say it's been easy. It hasn't. But we ain't even had to have the thought of going to work. My bad, going to work for someone or asking someone for the opportunity to get money on their time schedule or some shit like that. Like we ain't had to do that. And if you're doing it, I'm not down talking you. I have absolutely no problem with you having a job. My only problem with you having a job is if you don't have the plan or the vision to no longer need that job at some point. If your job is your main and only source of income, and your job is not putting you in a financial space where you would no longer need it at some point in time, no matter how much you like it, no matter how much it got going on for you, no matter how much you love your boss and your coworkers, or even enjoy what you do, you are in a form of economic slavery. You're dependent on it. It's never giving you the opportunity to advance, no longer dependent on it. It's a form of economic slavery. It could be dressed up with a whole lot of bells and whistles, but it's still something that you'll never be in control of. And for most of us, it's a cap. There's a cap on your earning potential, ain't it? And no matter how good you are, how much you do within those 40 hours, you get X amount of dollars for those 40 hours. You're gonna have to. There's some of us there's people that have made a year's salary in a month on their own. Not me. I haven't done it yet. I've made a year's salary in 6 months thus far. What I've already done this year is it was a year's salary for more than most Americans, with 7 independent streams of income. I've done I've made in a day what I used to work for in a week, and in a couple of hours made what used to be a weekly paycheck. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying none of this to brag. I'm saying it because there's various things that had to be done to set up a system where these things is possible. And these things aren't taught to us. These things aren't given to us. So that's why I feel like it's necessary for me to give y'all this game. And expand your mind, because often we don't do things just because we don't know better. Because we don't have a teacher, we don't have an instructor, we don't have someone to say, hey, all right, you can do it like this, and it's gonna take you X amount of years. But if you're running like this, you know what I mean, you cut that down 4 ways. So that's what I definitely want to get into. I know a lot of people honestly don't even know how to start an LLC, don't know how to get an EIN number, don't know the different ways that they need to file for business, and different things to do to empower yourself. Did you know, as an entrepreneur, if you have an LLC and an EIN number and a business that's operational, you can hire your children? Did you know that? Don't matter the age. It varies through different states, but they don't even have to be in working age. Like in my state, I legally can hire my children that are 5 and 3 years old and pay them up to $1,200 a month. So for me, that's $2,400 a month. That's non-taxable. That comes back into my household as payroll. It's a lot of game that we just don't know to take advantage of. So that's one of the first things I definitely want to focus on in our private time, because my goal is to make 100 black millionaires, and so that's going to start by economically empowering. Economically empowering for me has to start after we've already begun dealing with your mind, because there's no point in me investing in your economic situation if we haven't started dealing with your mind, so that you can handle your money appropriately, because you've already set certain boundaries and borders in your life, because we're dealing with self-mastery and self-elevation. Don't ever get it twisted and think just because you get more money that all of a sudden you can handle money. That's exactly the opposite of how that shit go. If you don't know how to handle money, you don't know how to deal with money, when you got $5,000, you're not gonna know how to deal with it when you got 20. You're not gonna know how to handle it, how to utilize it when you got 20. You're not gonna know how to handle $100,000 if you don't know how to handle 10,000. So it's all about understanding. It's all about mentality. It's all about having a purpose. First off, because money without a purpose is going to be an issue for you. Money without a purpose is definitely going to be an issue for you, because you're either going to deplete it, lose it, misuse it, abuse it, or the worst case scenario is it's going to be your detriment and your downfall, because it gives you abilities that you didn't have. It gives you the ability to get things that you want, to get you access to things that you normally wouldn't have access to. So they say money is the root of all evil, and it's really not. The love of money is definitely the root of all evil, but not knowing how to manage money is the bigger problem that we have as a culture and as a society, and as a people. And like Sister said, you got to make it work for you. If you're not, you're fighting a losing economic war. Every day when you wake up, you got to know that we're in an economic war, between the inflation, between what's happening with the economy, between our crippling currency. You're in an economic war every day. Your favorite snack, whatever your favorite snack is, if it's been your favorite snack for any point in time, you remember when that shit cost $1 less than it do right now. You know what I'm saying? I love oatmeal cream pies. I remember oatmeal cream pies being 99 cents for 12 of them shits. Now it's $1.99, $2.19 in some places, and that's blasphemy. You know? So everywhere you go, the dollar is dropping, the prices of things are going up. You're fighting an economic war. So if you aren't getting money and then sending some of your money out to bring you more money, you're going to lose. In this economic war, each one of your dollars is a soldier. And at some point in time, all your soldiers are going to die in this war if you're not turning your soldiers into recruiters. If you're not turning your soldiers into the ones that's going to go out and go and get more dollars for you. If you aren't putting your soldiers to work for your mission, they're going to die in action. And I don't care how you try to save them, how you try to keep them on base. At some point in time, you're going to have to send them out to cover some bases. So that's why it's important for us to learn how to manage our money. More importantly, how to allow our money to make us money. There's various ways to allow our money to make us money, but we often don't even have the mindset to do it. We're raised and we're bred to be consumers. You was raised to buy things, not create things. You were taught to obtain things and not generate things. If someone would have told you years ago, you need to be generating income, not obtaining things, not obtaining liabilities, not obtaining the things that's going to make you look cool, you might be on a whole different path. You might be in a much different space, but you've spent most of your life with the mindset to obtain and accumulate things versus create and generate things. So it's about mindset, understanding, knowledge, attaching a purpose to it, making a plan and manifesting. You know, we gonna write down what it is that we want to do, what it is that we're going to do to get our money, what we gonna do with our money when we get it, how that prosperity is going to bless other people, help other people, and then we're gonna work a plan. So then when the money starts coming, even the money that comes in is already a part of a plan. If you don't tell your money where to go, you're gonna wonder where it went. So we're gonna make a plan for you. And I'm foreshadowing a lot about the class, but I just want you to know, we about to get it in. We about to get it in. I'm in it for the results. I told someone that yesterday that owed me some bread. He was like, I'm trying to get. I built a website for him. I built an e-commerce website for him, and he was like that he was waiting to get some sales in so that he can finish paying me for it, because I finished his site and gave it to him like without him paying the rest of the money he was supposed to pay, which I normally don't do, but I just man, go get your money, you can hit me with the rest on the back end. And so when he hit me up yesterday, he was like kind of updating me on what's going on with his site, asking a couple of questions, and was like, I'm going to get you the rest of that money. I don't want you to think I'm running off on you. And I'm like, bro, I'm here for the results. I already know what this shit can do because I've done it on my own. So I gave with the game that I gave you, the setup that I gave you, I want to see your screenshot of your business doing $2,000 in profit its first month, because that's what mine did last month. That's what mine did. Low, we did over $2,200 in profit, and within the first 4 weeks of opening this new website, new online store. Got another one that I wanted to have done at the end of the week, but I'm constantly overloading myself with work. So realistically, next week we'll probably be launching, the blackdepot.com, which will be another black superstore of tactical survival gear, survival equipment, protection, also information and insight on survival stuff, on prepping and preparatory things, just different ways to make it on your own. Self-sufficiency is the language of a king. So I'm trying to give you everything so that you can establish your kingdom and grow your kingdom on your own. You want rebel? You want to say fuck this system? You want to say fuck America? Grow your own food. Start creating your own water source. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. Don't like, cause you couldn't no one be in my house screaming how they wanted to take me down and me take them seriously if they was even capable of taking me down and existing without me. We say we want to end this system of oppression. However, we haven't started to even prepare ourselves on how to exist outside of it or how to survive outside of it. Because believe it or not, many of the people, whether you know it or not, many of the people that oppress us, that are part of the system of oppression, control a lot of the things that we consider sources. Your food sources, your water sources, your shelter sources. If we wanted to be separate right now and say, you know, our black culture, our black nation, our Africans in America, we want to rally up. We want our own space. We want our own land. We're going to identify as whatever we're going to identify as, and we're going to do our own thing. How many of you would be able to survive if we completely separated ourselves from the American way of life? Meaning we're not using their commerce. We're not using their stores. We're not drinking the water that they bottle. How many of you would be able to survive a week, a month on your own? If you know, like, and I'm not saying it's to downplay nothing. I would just want you to understand the space that we need to get to. And if I'm in a different space than you, it's only because I started this journey a few years before you. It's only because somebody challenged me with this same thing 3-4 years ago. You know, Derek Grace told me, not even me, because he wasn't even talking to me personally. He was talking to a group of people. But I accepted it as a personal fucking challenge. He was like, and again, if you want a rebel, if you that bad, you that gangster, you can do all this other shit, grow some food. Can you grow your own food? And I sat back. Between that and what was happening at that time, Barack Obama was about to leave office. Matter of fact, the evening of his farewell dinner that everyone was so wrapped up on because of his outfit and Michelle Obama's bomb ass dress showing off her beautifully God-made figure. While we spending so much time talking about that outfit, everyone completely it went over everyone's head that same day he signed an executive order that allowed food processing companies to not have to label their items the same way that they had previously been labeling them, which would mean that they could put preservatives and other chemicals and stuff in our food and not have to include that on the description, not have to label it as an additive that was in our food, which means that they could be putting all types of shit in our food. It was loosening the regulation on the way that our food was labeled and the contents of our food was labeled. Nobody was paying attention to that. Everyone was looking at her dress and you know and listening to his jokes and shit like that. So that same day, the same exact day of the farewell dinner, that same day as well, he also signed an executive order that now made it legal for U.S. scientists to experiment. What was it with animal and human DNA? Like they are already been doing it. They already been working on weird ass clones and shit like that. But it was, I don't know how they were doing it before, but at this moment in time, it made it legal. For them to be doing experiments where they were combining animal and human genes. The same fucking day, these two things, and you can look it up if you want to look up the day of his farewell dinner. Look up what happened in Congress and what happened in his office that day, that same exact day. So I'm saying all this to say that there was a lot going on that made me say, man, maybe Derek Grace is right. Maybe I should stop buying shit from these stores because I don't know what they putting in it, which means, I was a new father at that point in time. My oldest is 5, so Samara was 1 years old, if that. And I was like, oh no, we switching up the game. We going to plant-based diets. We're going to start growing our own food. And I started growing my own food in my backyard and started feeding my family out of my backyard, you know, a few months later. You'd be amazed at how fast some fucking food will grow when you set it up the way that it's supposed to. So it gave me the ability to see our potential, unlock potential that obviously we don't be tapping into. Like there was nothing, like I could have did this any other day and any other time. But it was at that moment that someone challenged me and said, hey, this is what you say you want to do, right? You want to be more dangerous. You want to be more powerful. You want to be a more prolific and efficient human being that's not relying or dependent on somebody else's system or structure that you say you don't want to be a part of. Well, listen, sir, you're going to need to learn how to do a few things. Do you know how to protect rainwater? I mean, do you know how to collect rainwater? Do you know how to, the various ways that you would take water and make it safe for you and your family to drink? It's various survival tactics and information that just as a community we should probably be up on. So I'm not only creating some more courses for it, but it's going to be a lot of the content that we're going to talk about in our live classes, because it's what I'm dealing with, is what I'm working on right now. So that's going to spill over to the to my team, my crew, my tribe. So everyone that's already in Manifest University is going down. It's going down. Everyone's going to get elevated. I'm not allowing nobody to stay around me, and not move up. If you ain't trying to, that's on you. If you think you know it all, you think you got it all already figured out, then cool, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you no different. But for those who want to grow and for those who want to learn, you know what I mean, I'll make myself a endless well of information and empowerment so that I can be just that for you. You know what I mean? While you sleeping, I'm up. While you sleeping, I'm up. I promise you. Nearly most of the time that you sleep, if you would sleep from 2 to 6 this morning, I was up, getting it in, learning some new shit, utilizing things I already know, meditating, tapping into my, my better self, so that at this hour, at this time, I could pour into you. You know what I mean? I woke up early to deal with whatever I needed to deal with within myself, so that I could be in the form that I needed to be in, so that I could teach you something. So, and that's love. That's what love is. You know what I mean? It's the love for my children that made me wake up way before them or anyone else to get shit done. And it's the love of my people that inspires me to get up when everyone else is sleeping and become more powerful and more dangerous, so I can then make you more powerful and more dangerous. Because I mean, we weak out here, and they coming for us, and we still too social media with this shit. Like we need more people that's going to be front lining a change and an evolution. So that's what I'm here to do, and I appreciate everyone that's riding along with me and everyone that's building this Manifesting You course up, letting people know. Matter of fact, I know I ain't even put it up here. So the course is obviously available on my site, brianhyppolite.com. If there's anyone in here that's new and that would not know that. Matter of fact, you know what else is on there that I really, this how I know it's been so much going on that I ain't really been able to talk about it and highlight it. It's the affirmations audio. It came through for me this morning. 2 o'clock this morning when I got up, I put on that affirmations audio, and it took me to. Y'all heard it? You ain't heard it yet? I'm finna play it for you because it's powerful. It's available on the website. Obviously, the Manifesting You affirmations is 2 different tracks. It's the Manifest Pledge of Allegiance. I'll play that first, and then the next is the I Am affirmations, which is 11 minutes and 11 seconds. 11 minutes and 11 seconds of I Am affirmations. I am affirmations. Those are powerful because everything that you say I am, anytime you say I am, your brain believes whatever comes next. Which is why you should not talk bad about yourself, not even sarcastically, because your brain don't know the difference. Your subconscious don't know the difference. So we are proclaiming some powerful things on us. For 11 minutes and 11 seconds, we're in that divine portal of manifesting our greatest self. So I'm gonna need you, and it's very intentional. Obviously, like all this is very intentional. It's also set to, and was recorded on top of 963 hertz, which is known as the God frequency. There's a creative frequency. It's a frequency that naturally clings to positive and dismisses negative. So all these things are very intentional, so that whatever mental blocks you may have been having, whatever lies may have been into your mind, like, it helps you let it all go. So that's there. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it because I want you to hear it, and then I want you to go on the site and get it so that you can wake up to it, and that you can, put it in your life and put it in your mind. You don't gotta wait to get on the live to get that power popping. You know what I mean? So let's see. It's available, BrianHyppolite.com. It's the Manifesting You Pledge of Allegiance. This is track 1 of the Manifesting You audio. Check it out.
Author of Manifesting You and founder of Manifest University. This is the Manifest University Pledge of Allegiance. Key number 11 from the Manifesting You book. Repeat these manifest affirmations.
And get into it. Clear your mind. Accept this.
I am letting go.
I am letting go
of every part of me. That is not contributing to my elevation. I am moving forward with dignity, grace, and patience. I am welcoming this new chapter with the highest level of gratitude and humility. My spirit rises to match the new and magical beginnings that await me. Low vibrating energies can't reach me at this height. My vision is locked and focused on the multiple blessings that are coming my way. We end our manifest affirmations with the affirmations found in key 89. Today is a great day. My life is fulfilling and my business is growing every day. My income increases daily. My peace increases daily. My ability to navigate around the distractions of life increases daily. I love and I am deeply loved. I give and I am blessed to receive. People go out of their way to do good things for me. I am so grateful. My children are blessed. I am the divine creator of my reality.
So that's the Manifesting You Pledge of Allegiance, which are keys 11 and keys 89 from the Manifesting You book. So that's the first. That's the first one. So that's 3 minutes. This
great day and grand elevation.
We're gonna ride. I'm gonna just let it play.
Hyppolite.
I'm gonna just let it play. So it's 11 minutes.
Of Manifesting You and founder of Manifest University.
I want you to do it the same way as if I was doing it.
To meet you at this moment of elevation.
And receive these words of affirmation.
These are the Manifest University I am affirmations. Take this time to clear your mind.
I sound good.
Take a deep breath. Exhale.
I sound like I got good credit and shit. Fuck with it.
Exhaling, releasing all toxicity, all negative thoughts, anything that would cloud your mind. And prepare yourself to accept These words of affirmation prepare your mind to be fixed on your identity. Speak into the universe and proclamation to command the blessings over your life. Find your place of peace, your space, and speak these words. I am affirmations. I am love. I am wealth. I am health. I am divine substance. I am strength. I am source energy. I am divine. I am beauty. I am life. I am color. I am thankful. I am divine mind. I am energy. I am God. I am happy. I am open-minded. I am young. I am strong. I am wise. I am wonderful. I am positive. I am discerning. I am determined. I am motivated. I am persistent. I am upbeat. I am confident. I am thoughtful. I am tolerant. I am integrity. I am confidence. I am divine energy. I am success. I am intelligence. I am the truth. I am God. I am that I am. I am mind. I am joy. I am one with God. I am perfect. I am peace. I am whole. I am grateful. I am insight. I am revelation. I am illumination. I am enlightenment. I am heaven. I am harmony. I am prosperous. I am a magnet of abundance. I am gifted. I am responsible. I am vitality. I am radiant substance. I am divinity. I am light. I am the way. I am everything. I am alive. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am divinity. I am divinely guided. I am pure. I am noble. I am awake. I am allowing. I am creative. I am blessed. I am worthy. I am blissful. I am beautiful. I am grace. I am focused. I am kindness. I am imagination. I am inspired. I am vibration. I am the universe. I am master of my destiny. I am focused. I am intelligent. I am powerful. I am divinely protected. I am marvelous with capability. I am strength. I am chosen. I am all I have, and I am all I need. I am at peace with the universe. I am yielding no ill will towards the universe, so the universe wills no ill towards me. I am in alignment. I am manifesting a greater version of me. I am unlearning and relearning. I am becoming better at avoiding the distractions. I am getting closer to my true identity, my true. I am letting go of everything that is not contributing to my elevation. I am accepting the greatness and the divinity that is waiting to come out of me. I am aligning my actions and my habits with my destination and my dreams. I am attracting better things because I am being a better being. I am not accepting anything that is not meant for me. I am not allowing anything that is toxic for me. Anything that is not contributing to my elevation. I am not going anywhere. I am not celebrated. I am not holding any resentment or anger. I am letting go of everything that is not contributing to my elevation. I am forgiving. I am forgiving myself for the times I have let myself down. I am forgiving myself for wrong decisions. I am forgiving myself for allowing outside energies to dictate what was best for me internally. I have forgiven those who have wronged me and accepted the lesson learned in the transaction. I accept the opportunity to grow from what I went through and thereby release that individual for being responsible for what I went through. I have released everything that is no longer a part of me, thereby freeing and opening my hands to receive all that is for me. With open hands, I accept the abundance that is coming my way. My spirit rises to match the new and magical beginnings that await me. I deserve these blessings. I am worthy of these blessings. I have sown seeds for these blessings. And with my harvest, I will do great things. I accept not only the harvest, but the labor required to keep the harvest.
That part.
The work necessary to be a proper steward of the harvest. I am ready. I am willing. I am righteous. I am virtuous. I am chosen to change the path of my family. I am all I have, so I am all I need. I am gifted. I am growing daily. I am the biggest problem I'll ever have. I am the greatest solution I could ever search for.
So the live is going to end in about 15 seconds. There's about a minute left in this. We obviously going to start back another live in a few minutes. So I'll see you then. All right. Yeah, what's going on? Obviously, this is our second live. If you're just making it in for the first time, great day, Grand Rising to you. We was just going over when the first live ended. I was playing the affirmation, that I am affirmations audio. That was just released on my site on BrianHyppolite.com. Where we talking about 11 minutes of affirmations, pre-recorded, so that you can elevate yourself. You ain't got to wait to get on the live with me for me to go through, the affirmations from the book. I actually have taken a lot of these affirmations out of the book, as well as some other affirmations, recorded them, and made them available for you. What's up, best friend? Levitate Lounge. Y'all can pull up at Levitate Lounge and go see my best friend. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through and pulling up the way that you do, supporting the way that you do. Even everyone that's watching on YouTube right now. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I know some of y'all was watching on YouTube, and then and then the IG live ended. And he was like, "Hold on, what you stopped for? We still here." So I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all sticking around. We got a couple minutes left of the Manifesting You audio. So I'm definitely gonna play that. We're gonna get back to that in just a second. I'll let everyone get back into the room. There was a couple minutes left of it. I paused it when I knew that it was, it was gonna be ending. But yeah, I'm gonna let everybody get back into it. Let me run it back. Just take a couple minutes back.
I accept not only the harvest, but the labor required to keep the harvest.
Yeah.
The work necessary to be a proper steward of the harvest. I am ready. I am willing. I am righteous. I am virtuous. I am chosen to change the path of my family.
We've been going over these.
I am all I have, so I am all I need. I am gifted.
Yeah.
I am growing daily. I am the biggest problem I'll ever have. I am the greatest solution I could ever search for. I am a gift from God. I am a divine creation. I am accepting of my calling, my mission, my destiny, and my legacy. Today is a great day. And I have all that I need to make it a great day. I am the divine creator of my reality. I am manifesting me. I am unlocking and unleashing my divinity. I am manifesting a greater version of myself today.
Yeah, so that was the Manifesting You affirmations. So we, if you just experienced that in its totality, you went through the Manifest University Pledge of Allegiance, which is a powerful set of affirmations from the book. Key number 11 and key number 89 specifically. And then we just wrapped up with the 11 minutes and 11 seconds of I am affirmations. Let me tell you how you can get that. Obviously, you can go to brianhyppolite.com and get it after, and get it. But more importantly, let me tell you how you can get it free. Y'all want to know how you can get it free? Get this 15-minute affirmation audio that you can take with you everywhere. It will be streaming. At some point in time, I'll put it on. It'll be on everywhere where you can stream it. Wherever you get your music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, all that stuff. But right now, I just want it available to us, to this community, and we'll grow it from there. You already know I'm more about purpose than profit, so I don't even got to put it out for everyone to have it. I want those who's supposed to have it to have it. And for me, those are the people who it's a part of this tribe, because those are the people who I was obviously sent to and sent for. So the way that you can get it absolutely free would be to participate in the Manifesting Your audiobook pre-sale. The audiobook releases next Monday. The whole audiobook, Manifesting You audiobook, releases next Monday. This whole book, read top to bottom by me, releases next Monday. And if you participate in the pre-sale, you get, I'm gonna send you, with every pre-sale order of the audiobook, I'm gonna send you a personal email with the Manifesting You affirmations absolutely free. So they're available at brianhyppolite.com. All this obviously is available at brianhyppolite.com. But for those who want to take advantage, I'd be more than happy to bless you, with that audio, so that you can wake up every day and get right to it. It felt good this morning to kind of just put that on and go through it the way that y'all, just experienced it and went through it. And it gave me what I needed. It sure juiced me up. So I hope it's going to do the same thing for you. Live Manifesting You class tonight at 8 p.m. I'm excited about this. I'm super excited about this. And I'm sending out the email to y'all right now. So all the Manifesting You students, I look forward to getting on this Zoom call with y'all tonight so we can chop it up. I know most of the time that we're together, it's me talking, and y'all, you commenting, but on this Zoom call, we're going to get a chance to talk. And that's really what I'm been trying to create, is that opportunity, that space where we can actually talk. Y'all can ask some questions. I got some questions for y'all. I honestly have some questions for y'all, so that I can serve you better and appropriately, and see where our community is at, what our community needs are, and then I can base our live classes as well as some additional courses that's coming off of what we actively need. I definitely, I don't ever feel like, I'm giving you something that you don't need, but we should talk about it. We should definitely talk about it, see where everyone at, what your fields of interest are. We might all get in a room and everyone collectively want to go in a direction that I wasn't at the forefront of my mind. I have no problem going that direction if that's what suits the community. I'm definitely a kingdom-based individual when it comes to this. Well, period. So I'm looking forward to that. So 8 p.m. tonight, y'all got y'all email, or they're being sent out right now. It's also, that email is going to have the link to for the pre-sale purchase of the audiobook if you want to take advantage of that there. If not, you can always hit brianhyppolite.com and check out the group of things that's in the Manifesting You collection. This book came out in January. When this book came out in January, I didn't think that this book would turn into a 5-piece, at this point it's a 5-piece product line. I have 2 other products that I want to add to it, which will be a manifesting journal, which if you was on the Masterclass the other night, you already know I got a dope one on the way that I'm about to get a whole bunch of game from, and then and duplicate. Whatever that journal is that Miss Super Nerd say that she got, that she's sending my way, I'm definitely gonna get a bunch of game out of that and duplicate it and put Manifest University across the top of it. And we're going to have our Manifest journal, because it's absolutely important. Especially as a writer, period. Before I won't say before I was an author, because I was a published author when I was 7. But all my life, I had to fight. No, listen, all my life, writing, journaling, scrolling has ensured my evolution, because I wrote this shit down. So we ain't doing that again. It's documented. We already survived this, or we already encountered this, so we can grow from that. And so I know, that journaling gives you the opportunity to express yourself in a very healthy manner. So as we're going through this process of evolution of self-mastery, you're going to need to write some things down. Plus, it's a part of the manifesting process. So we definitely need a manifest journal. So that's going to be on the way. But like I was saying, this book came out in January. I didn't think that we would this thus far so fast have so many, pieces of product associated with it. We got the book, obviously have the course. If you don't know, and if you're not in the course, when you buy the course, you get the book. We got the audio book coming out next week. We got the Manifesting You Affirmations audio that's out right now. And then obviously this has led to me beginning to do coaching calls and coaching sessions and one-on-ones, side by sides, and I ain't see that coming. I definitely see it coming that people was gonna want to pay to sit down and talk to me, and pick my brain. But I could definitely see where that might be a beneficial thing at this point in time. So the fact that it's happening, the fact that people's paying, you can't even play with my time no more right now. Like shit, somebody out here is paying $75 an hour for my time. So I'm not letting nobody anywhere play with my time, period. But that's how you supposed to feel anyway. That's exactly how you supposed to feel anyway. Like your time gotta be, you should acknowledge your time being so valuable that you don't allow anybody to play with it or waste it anyway. And when you operate in that realm, you're gonna get so good at doing something that somebody will be willing to pay you per hour to know what you know or have access to what you know. So I don't need. I think y'all know my spirit. Like I don't say none of this shit to brag, just as a matter of fact. And because there's already people telling me that price for $75 an hour is too cheap. And I'm honestly, my humble ass is sitting here like, I can't ask nobody to pay more than $75 an hour. Like, what do I keep? I go back to it, be like, well, I mean, I think that's a fair price. I don't see what I got that's worth someone, going to be paying more than that. And I'll get around a group of people that be like, nah, you tripping. You should add $50 to that. And I'll be like, no, we'll wait. We'll add more value to the brand and shit like that. Cause that's me. Cause I want you to have it. Cause again, I'm about purpose and not profit. Which is why I profit the way that I profit, to be completely honest with you. Which is why I don't need kind of anybody to do shit. Cause the universe hold me down. The universe do not play about me. The divine powers do not fuck off about me. So my needs be met exceedingly abundantly above all I could ever ask or think type shit. And not that I don't put in the work, and not that these aren't, byproducts of my own labor and my own great thinking and execution and habits and all the things that I talk about in the book. But, knowing my worth and knowing my value, adding tax to it, and even applying interest when necessary, keeps me in a perpetual cycle of more than enough, because I know my worth. I feel like if I was adding more money just to get more money, I'd be defeating the purpose. I will also be taking myself out of somebody's reach who maybe who might need what I got, but ain't got $100 an hour, $150 an hour to talk about it. Let me take that back, because that's all on mindset. Because I see people who ain't got it spend $100 an hour on studio time. I see people who don't got it spend $200 on a photo shoot. I see people who don't got it spend $500-$600 on a vacation that they don't need because they ain't been doing shit. So it's not even that we don't have it. It's just that we don't see value in it. It's just that we don't understand the value in investing in ourselves. And being that as it may, I know what it is. And I also know who my core demographic is. I know who I'm reaching out to. If I was trying to just get some money, I'd be, I would have already started the Google ads, which I said last month I was going to do. I would have already started, the YouTube, Facebook, and IG ads. But that's going to bring in a complete, a different demographic, because the truth and the fact of the matter is, family, there's another demographic out there that's ready and willing to invest in themselves. They have no problem putting money in somebody's pocket who knows some shit that they don't, so that they can acquire that knowledge. That's not us. That's not us. We're getting there. We're growing. We're definitely growing as a people, as a tribe. But that's not where we're at right now. We're still in that phase where we're trying to lowball our own people to get something that they got that's greater than what you can get elsewhere anyway. But it starts with the book. It starts with the book. So that's why I meant, to make the book. I struggle with the price of the book. Some of y'all have heard me talk about this already. I wanted to make the book $19. I wanted to make the book $15. The divine powers weren't accepting that. They wasn't accepting that at all. And they kept dropping into my spirit like, that's not what we said. You need to separate yourself. I want to be I want to be right in the middle of someone making a reach, an investment in themselves, that financial reach, and being right above where you was comfortable at, but below what's excessive. Like, someone told me, why would you, my book originally when it came out, it was $36. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put it back up at $36 on Amazon. It's still going to say $29 on my site, but I'm going to put it on $36 on Amazon, and people still going to buy it for $36 on Amazon. But I'm going to tell you, here, you can get it for $29. Here's a discount code for you could get it less than that, because I truly don't care that you get it for less than $29. But there's a value to it that I need you to understand, and I need you to be a part of, because if you don't value it, you're not going to use it. If you don't value it, it's not going to do what it was designed to do. There's been people who I've literally given this book to because of our relationship who ain't opened it yet. It's people that I've, invested in because the universe told me to, who haven't taken advantage of it. But then there's somebody who paid $36 for it, who paid $29 for it, who paid $19 for it, and said, this is the best the best $20 I've ever spent. This was the best $30 I've ever spent. It's changing my life. I live different. I breathe different. My existence is different because they cared enough about their investment to take it seriously. The same way I know people who've known me for so long that they haven't taken the space that I'm in now and what I offer you so as seriously. That's Brian. Yeah, Brian doing his thing. Brian's always been an entrepreneur. Brian is, never been the type of person that wasn't going to prosper in whatever he put his mind to. But that's it, Brian. They don't see the power behind these words the way that you do. So they don't accept them. So it doesn't affect them the same way. So I want you to have to make that investment. I want someone to look at the price and say, $30. Shit, it was 20. I definitely copped it. But then let that sit in your spirit for a second, and you realize this is a $30 investment that's going to be worth it to you. And when you make it, you're consciously agreeing with that this is an investment for you. If I just give it to you, you're not going to do that. And I had to learn that and I had to learn that firsthand by the individuals that I allowed to have access to me, into my knowledge, without charging them for it, and realize they're not going to value it the same, because if they seen the value in it, they would pay for it anyway. I had to become comfortable with my asking price. And when I tried to go against what the divine powers, my ancestors, was telling me, they checked me. They checked me on that shit. Y'all remember when I did a sale and kept it, and the sale had the price at $19. And the sale was over, and I still kept the price at $19, and I just didn't say nothing about it. And to me, that was, I was like, shit, man, if they go on the site, they're going to get it for $19. I'm just not going to advertise that it's still at the sale price. And then the divine power, my